Now that we understand why our brains love habits, let's explore the simple process behind every habit we have. Whether it's brushing your teeth, checking social media, exercising, or drinking coffee every morning, almost every habit follows the same pattern. Psychologists call this pattern the habit loop, a concept that became widely known through the work of researcher Charles Duhigg. The habit loop has three parts: the cue, routine, and reward. Understanding these steps can completely change your behavior. Step 1. The cue. Every habit begins with a cue. A cue is a trigger that tells your brain it's time to start a particular behavior. Think of it as a reminder. Cues can come from many sources: a specific time, place, emotion, or another person. For example, imagine it's 7 a.m. Your alarm goes off and you head to make coffee. The alarm is the cue. Or perhaps you're working and suddenly feel stressed. Almost automatically, you reach for your phone. In this case, stress is the cue. The first step toward changing any habit is learning to recognize what triggers it. Ask yourself, what happened just before? The answer reveals the cue. Step 2. The routine. This is the behavior you perform. It could be physical, mental, or emotional, like drinking coffee or going for a run. The routine is the part we usually notice because it's the visible action. But remember, the routine was activated by a cue. Step 3. The reward. Every habit exists because your brain receives a benefit. That reward doesn't have to be large. It simply satisfies a need. After coffee, you feel alert. After exercising, you feel accomplishment. Each reward teaches your brain, this feels good. Over time, your brain begins to expect that reward whenever it encounters the same cue. That's how habits become automatic. Imagine you're working from home. After an hour of concentrating, you begin to feel mentally tired. That's your cue. Without thinking, you open social media. A few funny videos give your brain a quick mental break. That's your reward. The next time you feel tired, your brain remembers that social media provided relief. It encourages you to repeat. This loop strengthens every time. If habits are built through a cue, routine, and reward, you can redesign them. Replace the routine while keeping the same cue and reward. If stress makes you eat snacks, replace it with a 5-minute walk. The cue stays the same, but the reward is a calmer mind. The good news is the habit loop can work in your favor. Let's look at how to use these steps to build the habits you actually want. First, make the cue obvious. Want to read more? Place a book on your pillow. It's an impossible trigger to ignore. Want to exercise? Lay out your workout clothes the night before. You're setting the stage for an automatic cue to action. Second, make the routine easy. Start small. Instead of reading 50 pages, just read 1 page. Low effort leads to repetition. Instead of exercising for an hour, exercise for 5 minutes. Small actions are easier to repeat until they become automatic. Third, make the reward satisfying. Celebrate small wins. Track your progress. Notice how good you feel after completing the habit. The more rewarding the habit feels, the more likely you'll repeat it. You're teaching your brain that this action is valuable. The habit loop is happening in your life every day. Once you understand the cycle, you gain the power to change it. Identify unhealthy habits, understand what triggers them, and replace them with behaviors that move you closer to your goals. Remember, your life is not shaped by what you do occasionally. It is shaped by what you do repeatedly. Small habits may seem insignificant today, but over months and years, they can completely transform your future. So start small, stay consistent, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.